Alright, several months after the beta is over, I'm gonna try to remember what happened and then talk about it. Halo 5 beta to be exact. Um, Been a long time since I've done videos. You know, blah 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 blah. My whole spiel. Um, but you know what? I'm just gonna fucking sit here and do a few. And right now, I'm gonna talk about the Halo 5 beta since I'm getting pretty excited about Halo 5, honestly. I think it's going to be a fucking awesome game. It's coming out in like, what, less than 5 months? So, yeah, I'm just going to talk about that right now. So, what I want to talk about in this particular video is, let's talk about the different starting weapons. So, when the beta first started, all the loadouts that each person would have, it was like an assault rifle, pistol kind of loadout for, everybody would start with that when the game started. And then like a week or two into the beta, maybe a week into the beta, because I think it was like a 3-week beta. So yeah, about a week into it, they went ahead and switched it up to where you could have BR starts. And then they also had DMRs laying around the map. They had, BRs around the map, assault rifles. They had some SMGs there. So I'm gonna talk about all these these particular I don't know what they're not power weapons. I don't know what to call them. So I'll just call them regular weapons, whatever, starting weapons, whatever you want to call them. Tier gold weapon. I don't. Who knows? Who gives? What are the words? What are words even? But anyways, I'll talk about some of the balance and some of the things that probably could be adjusted and that I hope are adjusted, and and whatnot. So, and of course, in the comments, let me know what you guys think. All 4 of you who watched this video. So let's start with like my all-time favorite Halo weapon, the battle rifle. I did not hate it. I thought it was pretty fun to use. It sounded, I don't know, it sounded a lot weaker. I don't know if the word is weaker, but quieter, I guess. It sounded quieter than other versions, but it felt pretty much as powerful. I was able to 4-shot people, which was fun. You get a special medal for it, which is fucking awesome. I love that. And all in all, I felt like the main thing when I was playing, my shots felt like they were connecting where they should, which is important. The shots were registering, the connection was fine, the bullets were going where I was aiming, and you were able to 4-shot. The weapon felt the same as it has in the past, and I thought it was pretty. I mean, the VR is a pretty safe gun. I mean, it's a 3-shot burst. It's been around since Halo 2. Everyone loves it. I mean, it's just a great weapon. Now, these other weapons are where it starts to get iffy. The DMR, it's a love-hate relationship with the DMR. I'm not a huge fan of semi-automatic weapons, those single shot rounds, where you just keep tapping the trigger and it keeps firing. I really hated Halo Reach because of the bloom effect that it added, and that whole thing just seemed absurd to me. Like, why would you add this random effect that penalizes you for having a fast trigger finger, regardless of where you're aiming? You could have the middle of your reticle right on people, but if you were shooting too fast and the bullets wouldn't hit the middle of the reticle, and it just seemed you were adding too much randomness in an online game where connection can sometimes go askew and things like that. It just seemed unnecessary and stupid to me. So I like how the bloom is no longer a thing. Your bullets will go where you are aiming, regardless of how fast you pull the trigger. So I think that's great. I've always preferred the BR over the DMR, but I do think the DMR is a very viable weapon. And at times I would find myself using it just to play around to try something new. And I think that gun will light you the fuck up, I swear. It's a really good gun. They upgraded the light rifle to be a bit more powerful than the other weapons, so I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, that gun was amazing. The DMR still, I got it. Like I said, I think it's good. I just got to get more used to it. But I think it was. I mean, I like that there's no bloom. That's all I can say. Bloom, fuck you. I'm glad you're gone. I hope you die and you never come back. I don't know what I'm saying. Fuck bloom. Anyways. The pistol. I like the pistol. I mean, I don't know what to say. It felt like at times the range they lowered the range, it seemed to me, than it has been like in Halo 1. Like you could shoot that thing fucking across the map because it had this like sniper scope on it or whatever, which I never understood. But whatever, that's a different thing. I think that the pistol works really well at close range to close medium, not quite as far as the assault rifle, which actually makes more sense to me because the assault rifle is a rifle and then the pistol is just a little pistol. So you would think that the pistol would be really well suited for close quarters, which I felt that it was. I've never really understood why you would need a pistol to be a long-range weapon, since you've already got snipers, you've got the light rifle, you've got the BR and the DMR and the carbine. You've got these other long-range weapons. You know, I think the pistol would be really well suited for close quarters, especially if people are they already have all these other long-range weapons. People are going to be running around with BRs and DMRs and snipers and things like that. We need more close-range weapons, and I think that the shift of the pistol as a much more close-range weapon is good, because in Halo 1 it was a long-range weapon. It suited that game because there was no DMR, there was no BR. You know, it was a good fit to be a long-range weapon in a game that did not have as many of those. So I think the pistol as it is now is pretty good. I didn't really have any complaints. The one gun that I did have some complaints on, I said this in another commentary, the assault rifle. When you zoom in, it's fucking God mode, and you can shoot pretty far with it, and you can just melt people's shields. And then when you zoom in, the bullets seem to have this little magnetization towards the center of the reticle. It's pretty ridiculous. So when you're not zoomed in, the bullets they're treated like any other video game assault rifle. You know, they're not pinpoint accurate. The bullets go a little bit here and there. It's really well suited for close mid range, and even a little bit farther than mid range. But when you zoom in with that assault rifle, it gained this bit of laser precision that was just a bit overpowered, and a lot of people felt this way. Now, it was really awesome when it was you doing it to other people, but that, you know, that doesn't necessarily, I mean, that's not really fair, you know. So what I hope they do is keep the zoom feature. That was actually pretty nice, but don't make it as pinpoint accurate as it was. Go ahead and leave the recoil and leave the bullet spread the exact same as when you're not zoomed in. Make it to where you have to burst fire that thing to where it's a little bit more accurate. And if you just hold it in and go full auto, then give us a little bit of bullet spread, give us some recoil, just like when you're not zoomed in, you know. SMG, it's fine, don't worry about it. Really powerful close range, not OP in my experience. Maybe some people have a different opinion. In that case, you guys can let me know. But I think this, you know what? That was a decent little conversation. I don't want to ramble on too long, but let me know what you guys think of the weapons that, from what you experienced in the beta. Again, all 4 of you who watched this, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hey, I'm back on YouTube! Hooray! Talking about a game that's what, 5 months after the beta is over, and 5 months until the game releases, so literally as far away from the game as we can possibly be. That's when I'm going to start talking about it. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed whatever video gameplay I put up in the background, and let me know what you guys think about the weapons and the balance. And have an excellent day, everybody.